Hello everybody and welcome on board this Windboats Endurance 40 ketch for a look around her cockpit and interior to give you an idea of what it's like to be on this boat without actually being here. How cool is that? How do we do it? Through the medium of virtual reality. So all you need to do is swipe your screen up, down, left or right, or click and drag your screen, and you can look where you like, when you like. And as I said, hopefully you'll get to know about this boat, what she's like, how the space flows before you even arrive. Now, some people are sensitive to the camera movement, so if that may be you, I will let you know before the camera's moved so you can avert your eyes, and when the camera's safely back down again, I will let you know again and you can return to the tour with me. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So here we are on this very lovely looking ketch, lots of lovely woodwork, lots of newness, so new windows, new hatches, new work surfaces, all sorts of lovely stuff to have a look at. But for the moment we're in the cockpit, as you can see. This is where we steer from. We have a helm position down below as well. We have the compass, we have the engine, throttle, all to hand, and a very nice deep cockpit. And I'm feeling very nice and sheltered with these high coamings here, and also the back end of the accommodation here. So we're kind of cocooned. And I think if I was ocean sailing, I might invest in some dodgers around the back and around the sides as well to feel even more cocooned. We've got the mizzen mast here, and we've got a very nice high boom right out of the way there with the sheet at the back too, and of course the main mast is all the way forwards up there. But a really nice space to be in. Lots of locker space, lots of seating space here, lots of locker space underneath and seating space here as well. You can hear the heating rumbling away, so it's nice and warm down below, and generally a good place to be and a nice place to sail the boat from. And of course we've got the 4 sheets either side, port and starboard, to keep those sails under control. Let's have a look inside then. So let's pick you up for the first time, and I'll take you all the way forwards into the inside of this boat. I'll just place you up there. You're not in the middle of the compartment, but hopefully you've got a good idea of what it's like to be down here. How lovely is this? We've got plenty of headroom here, massive windows, so I'm 5'9", so well over 6 feet down here I would assess. Lovely great big window, so a great big view out, and this nice high coach roof is giving us this nice headroom down here. As you can see, this boat is an unfinished project, but a lot has been done, some to finish off, and a lot of money's been invested in this boat, as you'll see as we go around, including the windows, all of this, etc. Really lovely. So as we come down, we're into a very nice space. We can socialise in here, we can steer from here once we procure another wheel. We've got lovely seating here with storage beneath and behind. Nice decent sized saloon table as well. Plenty of room to sit there or sleep there possibly. Storage behind and underneath, as I mentioned. And then down here we're into the linear galley. We've got storage behind again. Lovely big fiddle here to hold on to too. Nice big sink there as well. Cupboards underneath, drawers underneath. Everything that you would need down here really to kind of have a nice existence, and with the heating on it's great. There's 2 40 volts down here as well. You probably can't see a socket from where you are. There's one down here, one here. Twin sockets, both with USB chargers as well, so all really handy. There's a companionway that takes us downstairs, but before we go down there, I'll just look at where we would be steering from. So I'll be standing here, looking forwards, great view, looking to port and starboard, great view. Looking through the stern, not as good, but we've got the view through the companionway, and we do have a window there as well. So if we're all closed up in a storm, we can still see around us. Now we have a nice big shelf forwards, which you're sitting on, and also so is the VHF. But looking down a little bit, we have the electrics panel here, nice B&G unit which does all sorts of goodness here, fuel contents indicator, on-off for the heating and the thermostat, and plenty of room here if you want to tailor this area to your own devices, navigation wise, etc, etc. Down here we've got the engine start stop, we've got the engine speed, hours, the temperature and pressure, oil pressure, water temperature, get it the right way around, all down here and nice and handy, but out of the way as well. And generally feeling this is actually very nice down here. Loving all the nice new wood. This all looks in fine fettle, looks great up here. You can see where we've been insulated. We've got wires here for spotlights, etc. Needs finishing off, but once it's finished off, should look absolutely lovely. I think you probably agree. Okay, let's pick you up again then, and we'll just take a look down below. So 1, 2, 3 steps down, and I'll just place you on the edge of what is a little temporary computer desk down here. So nice compartment, full athwart ship's width, so you can see both ship sides here. We've got 2 opening windows here. A bit lower down here, I'm 5'9", as I mentioned. I still have probably an inch above me, so maybe about 5'10", and you can see the camber of the upper deck. Really like the way that the shape and the form of the hull and the deck comes down here. Really, really lovely. On the port side here, nice big double bed, plenty of room. I think there's more room outboard there for storage. There's room underneath for storage. We've got access to the bilge here too. And on the outboard side here, this would have been a double Pullman bunk bed affair here, I believe, but you can see we've got a computer desk fitted out here, but that could be changed to whatever you want, or maybe wardrobes, more beds, temporary beds for crew, etc, etc. But nice space. Now, as you can see again, we've got exposed deck head, we've got exposed bulkheads, etc. This does need all lining, finishing off, probably a little bit more electric work to tailor it to whatever you want, but a really good building block to start off from, I think. So yeah, very, very good. Right then, let's pick you up and I'll move you forwards, and what I'll do is I'll place you there. Hopefully you're balanced quite precariously. I don't want you to disappear into the bilge, but let's hope you're okay there. So you're in another compartment, which I'm not sure what the original version was. You could probably squeeze a couple of small berths in here, or maybe cupboards, etc. But we do have a nice full height, about 1.5 foot width hanging locker here, and where you are is what's being used as a drying area or a hanging locker. You can see we've got some insulation in here. We don't have insulation above us, but we do have a nice space here for something that you might like to install, whatever that may be. No worries at all. Okay, let's pick you up again, and I'll just take you very quickly into what is the forward cabin. It's actually being used as a store as we speak, so I'll just sort my stand out a little bit. There we go. So there we go, you're in the forward cabin now. It looks like it is supposed to be and can be a V-berth again. Of course, at the moment we're full of all sorts of work stuff, etc, etc, but once this boat's finished, that can all come out. This can be reverted to a cabin and finished off again. The linings, the head linings, etc, all need to be put back in or replaced. Looking like it could be a great place. Right then, let's pick you up again, and close the door to there, and I'll just place you in this area here. Again, you're quite precariously balanced, but hopefully you're going to be okay. You're not going anywhere. And again, we've got another compartment here. This would have been the heads, and I think the head would fit here, and it looks like we could fit out with cabinets, we could fit a shower in, etc, etc, no problem at all. For a heads compartment, it would be a really nice large one as well. We've got an opening window here, we've got an opening hatch, which is always going to help in a heads compartment, and as you can see again, as throughout most of the accommodation down here, we've got lining to finish off on the bulkheads, the deck head, etc. And this is I think what the current owners have chosen, or what they would have finished had they finished it with, had they finished the project. So could make it nice and light and bright down here. Okay, let's pick you up then for the final time. I'll just take you back to the saloon, where I'll sum up by saying this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, just taking you for a quick look around the interior of this Windboats Endurance 40 ketch in virtual reality, to give you an idea of what it's like to be here without actually being here. All the magic of Boatshed in virtual reality. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to watch any other boat reviews, do look at our YouTube channel. You'll find reviews from the smallest boat to the biggest, most luxurious boats in Sussex, all laid bare for you to have a nice tour around with us. But meanwhile, thanks for watching. See you again soon. Take care.